morning and welcome to the Tadpoll. I'm Tara Overmiller filling in this month, and we got to start out by saying good morning to Tad out there. He just got back from celebrating his great, it might be great, but one of his grandson's second birthday down in Texas. So he's still staying active and getting out there and making sure that he checks in on us and knows that we'll have him watching us and cheering us on. So we sure miss you in Phillipsburg, Tad. This morning, I'm joined by Cassie, Seemann, and Ashley Dalaney, and they are part of our Senior Life Solutions team down at the hospital. Do you guys want to tell us a little bit about what Senior Life Solutions is?
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay. Well, we have been in the hospital for 8 years this month, and we are an intensive outpatient program. We provide mental health services for patients generally age 65 and older that are struggling maybe with depression, anxiety, a recent loss, or a change in their health status. We provide group therapy 3 days a week, and then we also provide individual therapy, typically twice a month, but it can be more as needed or less as needed. And then we also have the services of a psychiatrist that sees our patients once a month. We have Ashley on staff, who is a registered nurse, so that we can do more of that holistic approach, kind of looking at all angles of their health, helping them manage blood pressure, weight, that kind of thing.
They are an awesome team. And by the way, this is Cassie. That's Ashley. I see our names are switched around there. But one thing that I can tell you is if you're interested in joining this awesome team, they do have a position open. Do you want to share a little bit about what you're looking for on your team?
Yeah, so we do have a third member of our team.
Oh, look, they got it corrected.
That was quick.
Office and patient coordinator, and they definitely complete the trio because they make sure that we're running smoothly, office work, patients coordinated. It is a fun job opportunity, nothing too stressful. We do have a lot of fun, and you get your holidays and your weekends off, and it's a good position.
So kind of that like executive assistant, administrative type role.
Yes.
So it's clerical work.
But it's also
to be with the patients and interactive with them as well.
It's the best of both worlds.
So you bet. So if you're interested in that, I believe you can fill out an application through our website or also through their employer, which is PMC. So reach out to the hospital. We can get you hooked up with that. In other news, we are celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month in May, so that's right around the corner. What are some things that you guys have planned for Mental Health Awareness Month?
We definitely stress on the education of mental health awareness, definitely trying to break that stigma, get it out there, educate people about what it entails. And then our big community event this month is a bingo social at the Senior Center, May 19th from 2 to 4. It's come and go. It's just to have fun, to add education. We offer tea, snacks, coffee, prizes for your bingo. It doesn't cost anything to attend. We want to interact with the community, provide education, and do what we can for you guys. So,
do people need to sign up beforehand? Can they just pop in?
Oh no, it's just pop in.
All right. Any age restrictions? Is it open to everybody?
It is open to anybody. Our program itself focuses on 65 and older, but the bingo is open to anybody that's wanting to come in, have fun, and learn more about mental health.
I love that. I went to the bingo up in Agra, I think is where it is, once. That is competitive.
Yeah.
I was so stressed out. My anxiety of like trying to get it, and everybody's like dotting, and I didn't realize how competitive it was, but it was fun. I did win some money though, so that I might have to come see if my luck will hold off at your guys' bingo thing. That helped my mental health, that's for sure. So kind of on that, what are some tips that you guys can give us as a community of how we can improve our own mental health or our community's mental health?
To me, the biggest thing is talking about it. The best way to break that stigma is to openly talk about it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I think people are way more receptive to getting help than people realize. I think it's just that fear factor of even wanting to check in on somebody. But then as far as yourself, your mental health, self-care is big, We are so busy these days with all activities, work and home related. taking that 10 minutes to just do something for yourself, reading, taking a walk, just disconnecting from life for a few minutes makes a big difference. So self-care.
So you mentioned like people are more receptive to help than people think, and that people should just check in on them. So if I recognize that somebody in my church or that I usually see out and about, maybe is withdrawing a little bit or is going through a life transition change, they've lost a spouse, they're losing maybe their driving privileges, independence, that sort of thing. How could I either broach that subject with them or get them connected with your program? How does like a referral work?
Anyway, if you're noticing anything, just telling me. I mean, you can call me, email me, text me, just as long as you give me who it is and a little bit of info, I can reach out to them and discuss options with them, or just let them know that we're here, what we have to offer, and even if our program isn't the right fit, I can help that gap of getting them the help they need or what would be best to serve them or
And I always say, I think honesty is the best policy. If you're concerned about somebody and you come to them from a genuine place and say, I'm worried about you, you don't seem like yourself, I think they're going to be more receptive than we worry they will be. But I think in a small community like Phillipsburg, that's really our superpower, is everybody watches out for one another. You notice little changes in people because you're so connected with one another. So really knowing that you're the front line of knowing when, like you said, your churchgoers, your neighbors, your friends are struggling, and don't be afraid to let them know, hey, I'm concerned about you. I'm going to reach out to this person, but I want you to let you know beforehand.
That's right. I love that anybody can refer. It doesn't have to be your physician. It doesn't have to be a professional. It can be your friend at the coffee shop that just recognizes, hey, you could use a little bit more support right now. So
and we get lots
wonderful.
of referrals that aren't appropriate for our program, but we might be able to refer them on to an outpatient service or maybe even an inpatient service. Or we get people that call us and say, you have all the solutions for senior life, right? I need to get my mom into a nursing home. We can get you in the right direction, right? That's not exactly what we do, but we're definitely there to help and answer any questions and direct people where they need to go.
And self-referrals. Like if people hear about the program and they're like, hey, I'm interested in that or I want to learn more about it, they can come directly to any one of our team members and be a self-referral. They don't have to have somebody do that
What
for
I
them.
have loved witnessing is, when we first brought this program on, there was some hesitancy. Would people join it? And then those people hesitancy of, is this for me? Will I like it? This is out of my comfort zone. And then they don't want to leave. Like once they come in, they have found a support group really that has welcomed them. It's a safe place. It's something they can look forward to. And I love when you have your holiday parties, your graduation parties, and how you have your old members coming in just for coffee and just to hang out. It gives them kind of that new social connection that we all need. That does help us. Remind us where the bingo is and when.
Okay, so our bingo social is at the Senior Center, May 19th. It's on a Tuesday. It's from 2 to 4. It's come and go. Even if you just pop in for snacks and treats and want to socialize, that's great. I mean, everybody's welcome.
Love it. All right, come join us for bingo. I'll hopefully be yelling out bingo and getting some of those prizes. So we hope you join us there, and we'll be back after these messages.
On the field, taking risks is part of the game. Every yard, every play. It's about going all in. But when it comes to your money, it pays to be careful. With the careful service from First National Bank and Trust, you can detect unusual activity and stop fraud before it happens. Protect yourself and the ones you love with Careful, because being smart off the field is the real win.
Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers could save too. Also, your family's free to.
Dream fearlessly!
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits. from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like Murder Mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hanson Museum, we're not just preserving the past, we're creating memories for the future.
We are taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products. Amber Wave. Vital. Reliable. Sustainable.
Welcome back to the Tadpoll. Now I am joined by my next guest, Teresa and Migette, and they're going to tell us about some exciting stuff that's happening over in Logan. So, Teresa, yesterday you guys had an exciting event with your partners at K-State over in Logan. Tell us about it.
So we had a town hall meeting. We invited the whole community. We had about 50 people that came out and learned what K-State has been up to this past year. They've been working with the students and our residents to kind of get a feel for like what the benefits are, you know, of our new building and our new intergenerational setup. And it's amazing because day to day we see, you know, what the residents feel and how they're acting. We see the students light up when they see each other, but it's really neat to be able to have something like behind that, some data-driven information that's coming out of this. So
Awesome. So what are some of the things that you guys found out in your research?
So it's been a wonderful year of getting to partner with the Logan Life Center and both the school side as well as the nursing home side. And so I should probably kind of just outline, we've got several components that we're looking at. So we have researchers who are looking at the outcomes for the children who are engaging with the seniors and the work that the teachers are doing there in the K through 4 center. We have folks who are looking at the resident outcomes, how their quality of life, their quality of health care is kind of being tracked on the trajectory of that. And we also have researchers who are looking at the staff. So what's it like to work there? What's the new building providing with regard to how they deliver the long-term care?
Oh, awesome.
And then my role is to look at the environment, to compare the previous Logan Life Manor nursing home to the new space. And so each of us is looking at those individual components, and the wonderful thing is that we're seeing the amazing outcomes of, I want to say, improvements in quality of life, improvements in engagement. The students the data that's being collected is showing wonderful trajectories on their test score outcomes. So we're seeing really positive trends and indicators that because the community has invested so deliberately in a place that intentionally brings people together and makes that easy and fluent, that the people who live there are being impacted by improved mood, improved autonomy, their capacity to do things for themselves because the new environment provides a different sort of support for them. They can be more independent. And the students have such close proximity to the residents that the natural infusion of energy that seems to be spilling into how they see the world, how they understand the community, and how they appreciate older adults, and just their engagement in their schoolwork seems to be having a real positive effect.
I love that. So, Teresa, how have you seen this new facility and this new intergenerational thing affect your staff and your team? And she mentioned that was one of the components that you looked at.
Well, I think the biggest difference is just having the kids there. Like, there's something about kids, it brings joy to everyone. You know, they come over in the mornings and just tell everyone good morning, and it just brightens the day, starts us off on a good foot. And then they come over for all the activities. You know, it's so easy to go out and go sit at a track meet for a few hours, go to a basketball game. And they have a whole cheering section that is like, they are front and center. Like, they are not kind of tucked into a corner or anything. So it's just amazing to see the relationships grow and build. And for our staff, it's just amazing to have like the ability for them to see their kids through the day. You know, their kids can come after school and hang out till it's time to go home. There's just a lot of opportunities and interactions that really benefit everyone.
Very good. Amazing turnout, 50 people in Logan. I know we struggle to get people at community events sometimes, so definitely there is that interest in this project and seeing it successful, and the investment, like you said, the community has made into deliberately trying this. Let's give it a try. How do we do something different and approach care differently? I work at the hospital, and that's something that we're really interested to see. How are they doing that, and how could we duplicate some of those efforts or learn from what they're doing? So wonderful that there's now data behind what we are seeing and feeling, because we have lots of our patients that are at the Manor and we see those changes in them, but always nice to have numbers behind it too.
Yeah, I think that really is a value to the investment, to see the return on that. And we are busy being asked to tell this story. There is a significant interest in what the Logan community has done throughout the state of Kansas, but also nationally. And so we've had the opportunity to share this story through the data at other professional conferences in Chicago and Atlanta, and there's a lot of traction. People are perking up, and they're noticing that, you know, if a community of this size can lean in and really value, you know, good employment, good quality of life, great education, and bring those things together through intentional design, that there's lots of opportunities for others to model similar approaches.
Way to be a trailblazer. Look
Hey,
at
you are.
Making national news. I love it. Very good. Well, we appreciate the partnership that K-State has given out to the northwest area of Kansas as well. We've used the K-State 105 I was talking about right before we went live on getting some of that data and research on what we can do differently, and the Hansen Foundation as well for their support to the communities out here so that we can try these things, get our communities engaged, and really try to make rural living not only just sustainable, but something that people want to do, that it's thriving, that we can do different things, we can do hard things, we can do exciting things, and have good employment out here, have good health care out here, and all the things that really are important to as a community. And you've got the school, you got the health care, you got all this stuff. Like, this is exciting things. I hope that your community is not just Logan, but Phillips County as a whole, and like you're saying, nationally, is seeing this amazing program and what it can offer a community. So, well, we appreciate you guys coming on and sharing with us what you were able to share in Logan yesterday.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we'll be back with our next guest after these commercials.
If your vehicle is pulling, shaking, or just doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. At Coombs West Shop, we're more than alignments. We offer engine repair, routine maintenance, wheel alignments, and tire services, including new and used tires and tire repair. One shop, honest work, done right the first time. Call Coombs West Shop at 785-543-6647.
At Farmers National Bank, we believe that strong foundations are built on faith, hard work, and everyday heroes. For over a century, we've been proud to serve the communities that have made us who we are today. We honor everyday heroes who dedicate their lives to serving others. You inspire us to treat every customer with the respect and care they deserve. At Farmers National Bank, we know that strong communities are built on strong foundations, and we are proud to be part of yours. Farmers National Bank, honoring strong foundations since 1921.
Are you looking for reliable insurance options in Phillipsburg, Kansas? Look no further than Rogers & Associates Insurance. Our team is dedicated to providing great options for home, agriculture, auto, and commercial insurance. Whether you're a homeowner, farmer, or business owner, we have the coverage you need to protect what matters most. Trust us to provide you with personalized service and competitive rates. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance today to learn more about our insurance solutions.
All right, and welcome back to the Tadpoll. My next guest is Don Roberts, not a stranger to me at all. We've spent a lot of years together, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
If you like it or not.
Well,
you can be a little more excited about that. Like, yes, it's good to see you again, Tara.
Yeah, every time I see you, I speak to you and say hi to you.
He does still speak to me, see? Okay, we got to get on the right foot. All right, you are here with the Community Gardens today, Don. Tell us about what the Community Gardens is.
It's a group of, we have board members, and it's just a group of people that they decided to put in a community garden for people to raise their garden stuff. And so it's up by the water tower.
Okay.
And the city donated the land for it. And we just put a fence around it. It's got a nice fence. It's got raised beds and 3 in-ground gardens.
Wonderful. So if a member of the community wants to get into gardening and they just really don't have a lot of knowledge about it or don't have the land, maybe they rent, that kind of thing, how can they get permission to plant out there or get a plot? How does that work?
You get a hold of Shirley Mendoza or Sandra Van Kooten, Packabear, and they're on the board. And we do have some spots available.
Oh, great.
We have 1 in-ground spot, and I think we have 3 raised beds yet open.
Very good. Does it cost anything to rent one of the
Yeah,
plots?
you have to pay a rent a spot.
And are you required to maintain that spot? Are there requirements of planting and weeding and watering, or does everybody kind of help out with each other's? How does that work?
Well, you can plant what you want.
Very good.
Garden, vegetables. And you are to maintain it, keep it weeded, and then after the season, you're supposed to clean it all up for the next season.
Very good.
And the really only time you have time in is your seeds and your weeding. The water is furnished. The community garden pays the water bill.
Oh, thank you for doing that. Very good. So you have some expenses with the community garden.
Right.
I hear there's a fundraiser coming up.
Yes.
What do you got going on?
It's a spring bake sale, and it's hosted by the Phillipsburg Community Garden, Saturday, May 2nd, from 9 to 12, which I think we'll probably have everything sold before 12 o'clock. And it's on the south side of the square, 301 State Street in Phillipsburg.
All right, so this Saturday, starting at 9 a.m., right? Is it this Saturday? Yeah. All right, bake sale from the community garden. Knowing some of those board members and knowing yourself, there's going to be some good stuff.
Yeah, I made.
You going to do your apples or your candies?
Yes, I'm going to have apples. And I made some cinnamon swirl cake, little cakes with cream cheese frosting on top of them.
Those will definitely be gone before noon.
And I made some peanut butter cookies, homemade from scratch.
Look at that, homemade peanut butter cookies. If you've never had any of Dawn's candied apples, they are amazing. They got the good caramel on them, and they're covered in Butterfinger or M&Ms or Reese's peanut butter cups, and you feel like you're eating something healthy because it's an apple. But there's really nothing healthy about it. It's so good. Oh, you slice that up, you give some to your kids, or keep it all to yourself, and they're delicious.
I always kid people and say they're not fattening.
They're an apple. The doctor says an apple a day. That's what you're told to do, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
And
so
then
what else you got?
I brought you a bell sweet pepper.
Oh, because you think I'm sweet, right? Or am I spicy? Is
Well,
that pepper?
But I started that from seed.
Aww.
And what you need to do with that is set it outside, like to get it hardened to the weather. Set it out there for an hour, and increase your hours as the days goes by, and it'll get it hardened for the outdoor climate.
I will make notes. I am not a gardener, but I will try my darndest. I will get notes and have people like you that are master gardeners and things to help me. When I first moved to town, this sweet lady came up to me, and this is 20 some years ago, and says, "I know where you bought your house. It must be that one with the beautiful garden you're taking after your mom and dad and all this." And I was like, no, we bought the house over yonder with all the dead stuff in it that I've killed already. I did not get my parents' green thumbs at all. I don't know how I came from a florist and a garden enthusiast. My parents both love being outside, and just wasn't my thing.
I got my granddad's green thumb.
Maybe it skips a
An
generation.
old German
I don't know.
fella from Munich, Germany.
All right, Don, don't forget to check out that bake sale. Get some of his apples and that cinnamon swirl cake this Saturday at the Courthouse Square, starting at 9 o'clock.
Right.
I bet they'll be sold out quickly, but otherwise they'll be there till noon. All right, after this break, we'll be back with our last and final guest.
Thank you.
Thanks.
On the field, taking risks is part of the game. Every yard, every play. It's about going all in. But when it comes to your money, it pays to be careful. With the careful service from First National Bank and Trust, you can detect unusual activity and stop fraud before it happens. Protect yourself and the ones you love with Careful, because being smart off the field is the real win.
We're here for you. Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers could save too. Also, your family's free too.
Dream fearlessly!
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits, from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like murder mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hansen Museum, we're not just preserving the past, we're creating memories for the future.
We are taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products. Amber Wave. Vital. Reliable. Sustainable.
All right, and welcome back to the Tadpoll. Now I'm joined by Mary Smith, one of our local piano teachers, and she's got a piano camp coming up that we're going to talk about. I took piano lessons my whole life, and we never had something as fun as a piano camp. Piano lessons were kind of serious, and they were not fun. I love you, Marge. Love you, but they weren't fun. So tell us about how you're making piano lessons fun.
Interesting that you bring up Marge Kramer because she is actually one of the reasons that we started this camp.
Oh yeah, okay, I need to know that
so
story.
A little history real quick here. Many years ago, when she was still teaching, she chose not to teach in the summer, and I was having just a really small, like 4 students come for a little camp where we had the curriculum in books and so on. And she asked me if her students could join, and I said, of course. And that was actually kind of the beginning of our piano camp.
Well, there you go.
So,
it's coming full circle.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, so Leanne Leidig and myself, we kind of do this together with the help of this year. I want to be sure and mention this because we would not be able to do this without the donor funds that we work with. The Des Jardins Donor Advised Fund and the Dana Graham Advised Fund, along with the Phillips County Arts Council, and some individuals and businesses who are also helping us. Right now, Little Cherry on Top is one of our sponsors too.
Oh, wonderful.
So
everything's better with ice cream.
Yes, for sure. So yes, and we want everyone to know that any piano students, within the area, of course, that it's reasonable to drive over for 2 hours a day for 3 days, are welcome to come as long as they've had at least 6 months prior piano experience.
So yes, I warned Mary that my little boys have started taking piano lessons, but they're only a few weeks into it, so I won't put that tornado on you yet. We'll let them get a little bit more refinement, hopefully. We're at that stage of struggle of, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to hold my hand like this? And I've taught Caleb, my 6-year-old, that holding your hands like this is the same position as starting football. Look at that. See, now he thinks it's cool. I don't know.
Whatever it takes,
it
right?
really is at this point. Ice cream bribes, football throws, like we're going to do anything we can.
Yes.
So what dates are your piano camp?
Okay, so May 19, 20, 21. We need to have the registration by May 9th.
Okay.
And they can go to, the easiest way is go to my piano Facebook page, Mary Smith Piano Studio, and there is a Google form there, and they can register. And it's just $10 per student. So it's amazing these donors have just been able to help us so much because we offer prizes, we have wonderful fun snacks, purchase new curriculum. We try to do a few new things each year, and we're able to do that because we have some support.
I see your pictures that you share each year, and it is amazing. It's, when you think of piano camp, you picture a bunch of students sitting around playing the piano, right? There's some of that, but there is games, like you said, snacks and prizes and things that I would never tie into piano camp. But you guys are really making this full circle and fun and accessible to all the different levels of children that want to do it. So if you're interested in piano camp this summer for your kids, go to Mary Smith's Facebook page. You can get registered there. Leah and Leidig, they make it a lot of fun, and definitely appreciate the donations from the Just Jardin, Dana Gramman, and Cherry on Top and other sponsors for making this accessible for students, because it is so important, the arts and investing time in these things, and it really helps us have well-rounded children and youth in our community. So get registered, come on out for the piano camp. I think it's a great thing, and I'm glad my piano teacher had a little bit in this as well.
She did.
So wonderful memories of March, even if there were no fun camps. All right, we appreciate you joining us today on the Tadpoll. Join us next week for another great show.